Assalamu alaikum, dear researchers and young scientists. I'm Shaxnoza Abduraimova, and I'm studying in Tashkent State University of Economics. My major is management, and my field is world economy and international economic relationship. My group is MO21. Okay, now I want to explain you, and I want to give you information about Stata and comments. Here is my word interpretation about the economy of Morocco. At the same time, we will learn the economy of Morocco and the main idea of Stata. Okay, let's start. Journal of Economic Literature Classification, paper type research, and here introduction, method and materials. Here you can see the variables of the economy of Morocco that I got from and that I chose from uh, World, World Bank Open Data. GDP per capita, population, agriculture, manufacturing, export, import, income, and consumer expenditure. We have two types of hypotheses, H null and HA. H null is independent and HA dependent. During our process, we will see the main idea of this hypothesis. Uh-huh. Let's go to the Stata. This is the Stata 18. You should download it before the research, of course. Um, I do. I did the do file beforehand to save our time. Here is do Morocco do file, and I need my Morocco data. Here it is, and this is my variables, and here are my do file. Let's say the browser. Yes, all of them can Stata can read. Uh, all data can Stata read. Um, and some there are 64 observations, and here you see the 59 and 34 observations. This is not a problem for us, and there are just 44 and 55 data in World Bank. Observation, mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, and here variables. Standard deviation, minimum, maximum is just understandable for you, but mean, here is the meaning of mean. It represents the average value of each variable. It is calculated by summing all the observations for a given variable and then dividing by the number of observations. The mean of exporting goods is nearly 14.6 billion. The mean of agriculture 6.28 billion. The mean of GDP per capita 17.5, and so on. Minimum and maximum. Result. Come on. Here is the technique problem. Just here. The second result is about TS line. I got all variables and TS line in goods exports, goods imports, GDP per capita, manufacturing. Let's see from TS line. TS line goods enter. Yeah, goods of exporting goods is increasing year by year. This is positive correlation, a positive deviation, positive result for us. Zero means that in 1960s year, this is 16 is 2020, 2023 year. Between these years, the exporting use is increasing. Mhm. Let's see here. And GDP per capita is also increasing, but consumption, expenditure, and goods imports, manufacturing fluctuating. Let's see here goods imports. Imports display fluctuations possibly due to economic cycles, trade policies, or global price variations. And there are periods of sharp declines which could be linked to economic downturns or policy interventions. And the consumer expenditure. There are noticeable fluctuations with significant drops at the points here is significantly and strictly declining here. This could be linked to economic crisis, policy shifts, or external shocks affecting household and government spending. Of course, in every increasing point and decreasing points, there are factors impact this economy. Uh, Economic growth, analyze sectoral development, and so on. This and let's move on to the results tree. Here is a scatter plot. In this scatter plot means that the graph there are two variables representing x and y axis, and it is established by dots. Here it is by dots. And the purpose of this scatter plot is identifying relationships of variables, positive, negative, or correlation, no correlation, and detect patterns or trends, helping in spotting trends in data distribution. Say the meaning of positive, negative, no correlation. Mhm. Positive correlation as one variable, for example, population, and increasing. Population is increasing, and the second variable, GDP per capita, is also increasing. This is positive correlation. But sometimes we may face negative correlation. One variable is decreasing, and the second one is decreasing, or one variable is decreasing, and the second one is increasing. This kind of correlation is negative. Will be negative. No correlation. What is that? No, the points are scattered randomly, showing the relationship. For example, uh, I may like this. Here, 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 here. There is no correlation. There is no correlation. This, oh, this is our uh, result. And here, you may see the GDP per capita in fitted values. We always get the result uh, around this area. This is positive. Here's some points that may was chosen uh, randomly. Uh-huh. But here there are a lot of points out of the area. They are here. We will have some problem in the economy of Morocco. This is GDP per capita in fitted values. Agriculture, X, X-axis agriculture. Result 4. The Pearson. This is about Pearson pairwise correlation. It is a statistical measure used to calculate the linear relationship between two continuous variables. In Stata, it quantifies how strongly two variables are related on a scale, and it is calculated between -1 to 1. and 1. 1 perfect positive correlation, 0 no correlation, -1 perfect negative correlation. This is the comment of scatter plot and fitted value. Now we need recent pairwise correlation test. You may see sig star 0.05 obs. This is observation, and sig means uh, displays a p-value to as a significance. And what is p-value? P-value should be less than 0.05. Here is if sig is less than 0.05, put star. I'm saying that put star. Let's see the result. Here, all of them is significant for our research and for the economy of Morocco. This is the person pairwise correlation. Observation 50, 57, 64, so on. And let's back to our result. Result 5 is Spearman's correlation. It access how well a relationship between two variables can be described using monotone function. It's also changed in -1 to 1. Here it shows that there are 59 observations according to variables, including agriculture, population, goods, exporting, and manufacturing. Let's see from Stata. Spearman. I need my do file. Yeah, agriculture, population, goods exports, manufacturing. Yes. The relationship between population and agriculture, goods exports and population manufacturing, agriculture, population, goods and manufacturing, and so on. Between population and agriculture, there are positive correlation by 97%, and between but between manufacturing and population, and there are negative correlation by 31%. And goods exports as well, there are negative correlation, right? And for example, I can say if the number of exporting goods increasing, the manufacturing is decreasing because they may export the raw materials instead of manufacture them. This is it can be main or it can be one of the main factors of the negative correlation. And the histogram. Histogram is a graphical representation of distribution of a data set. It helps visualize how data is spread out and whether it follows a certain pattern or not. We have, for example, we have normal distribution or skewed. This is close to normal distribution, but it should be like this. And here we have problem. And this is our result, and this is the real result. It should be like this, bell-shaped. Histograms I main idea is should be bell shaped to um, too close to normal distribution, and is we can say skewed to the left. In the first years, they export more goods in 1960, in 1960, so six, 1960. Uh-huh. It's skewed to the left side. Here is the problem. Here there is a problem in exporting goods, but ex- importing goods is close to normal distribution. And result 7, graph box. A graph box refers to a box plot which is used to visualize the distribution of numerical variable. It shows the median, quartiles, outliers, and the spread of data. And what they are, and I will explain it step by step. Firstly, let's see by Stata. Graph box. The comment of histogram, density with the density norm, and graph box. Graph box. Graph box. We can see here, graph box is divided to 4 quartiles. First one, Q1A. Q1. Second quartile, Q2. Third, Q3. Fourth, Q4. Each of them distributed by 25%. All of them are equal each other. And here you see line. This is median. Median. This area and this area is equal to each other. Yes, it's showing that similar, but here you can see like this. Exporting goods. Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Each of them is 25%. This area and this area are equal to each other. It may not shown as a similar, but they are distributed similarly. And here, GDP per capita, the histogram of GDP per capita and population. Result 8. The result 8 is about as wheel command. It is used to perform the Shapiro-Wheel test for normality. This test checks whether variable follows a normal distribution. H-no, the data follows a normal distribution. H-a, the data doesn't follow a normal distribution. W-stat is the value. We will see in the result. Let's move to the Stata. We need as wilk. I wrote HA and H null here as wilk of which I chose which variables. They should be similar with my this were year, population, GDP per capita, manufacturing, goods exports. Year, population, manufacturing, exports, and GDP per capita. Enter. Here is the W statistic. If this statistic close to 1, this is normally distributed. It's good. Let's move to the prof and get prop but greater than that set. Here, p-value, there are p-value. If p less than 0.05, reject H null. The data is not normal. If p-value is greater than 0.05, it is normal. We only see here GDP per capita is normally distributed. Why? Because the null hypothesis assumes normality. High p-value means that the test didn't find enough evidence to reject normality. This is good when using statistical tests that assume normality. This PT file version of this result. And result 9 is SDoc. SDoc is the crucial part of our video because that helps to export regression results and other tables directly to Word file in well-formatted way. The model is highly significant because prop greater than f and equals to 0.000. And agriculture has the strongest impact on population. Relation here. And result 10. The command is that VIF. After these processes, we should check, of course, our result. StatVIF is used to check for multicollinearity among independent variables in a regression model. Multicollinearity occurs when independent variables in a regression model are highly correlated with each other. This can make it difficult to determine the individual effect of each predictor on the dependent variable. How to interpret VIF? Here is the conditions of it, and our result is moderate multicollinearity because it's between 5 and 10, 7.91. And results, our last result is 11th. If the residuals are bell-shaped and symmetric, they are approximately normally distributed, which is ideal for all OLS regression. And this is histogram E hat and histogram Y hat. If there are skewness or extreme outliers, your model may violate the normality assumption. This is close to normality distribution. Normality, this is close to normality. Here is the problem. But this skewed to the left. This means like this. It means it means the result of us we got from our process, and E equals to y minus y of our result. Yeah, here is our result. We skew to the left, and it's not bell-shaped. Okay, it's the end of my video, and here the abstract of our research and keywords that we learned in this video. If you have some questions about the Stata and these results, you can feel free to ask from me, and I will ask all questions. Of course. Contact detail is my email, Shaxnoza Abduraimova. Feel free to ask. Goodbye.